Yo, what up everybody, Aqua here, and today I am bringing you guys quite a different video than what I usually upload. I'll be going over the top 5 best pack overlays for Minecraft. And basically, if you don't know what an overlay does, it goes over your texture pack and makes the blocks look way more smooth and just changes around some textures. As you can see here, we have the default texture pack. Everything looks kind of like ugly and grainy. So yeah, let's throw on the first overlay. Alright, as you can see, we have thrown on the first overlay, and you might notice that, not very much has changed, which is why this pack actually comes in at number 5. So the pros of this overlay are that the sand textures are very smooth. That's pretty much like the only block, out of all of these that are smooth. The ores are very unique and are a lot smoother than default. It's pretty much up to your preference if you like these ores or not. I personally do. The glass and the stained glass are clear and transparent, yet still visible. I'll refer to them as perfect glass later on in the video, but as you can see, it looks very smooth. And we have some nice looking low fire. Next, we have red string, which is very visible and also very useful if you want to spot out traps or anything of that sort. As you can see, the glass over here, it's pretty much transparent, but it does have a nice outline, so you can tell that it's actually there. The nether is very smooth. The blocks look way better than default, and I believe the lava and water are default. Now let's get into the cons of this overlay. Majority of the blocks are default, as you can see. The sky is default, so let's move on to number 4. At the number 4 spot, we have the overlay made by Baby Marcel, and as you can immediately see, the world looks a lot smoother, which is very good for renders and whatnot. Just have a look at the blocks. As you can see, more blocks are now smooth. The ores are very nicely shaded. It just looks very, very crisp. And right here, I believe, or in my opinion, I think this is the best stained glass you can get. It doesn't really need an outline because you can tell it's there. It has a nice low black fire, pretty different. The nether is yet again very smooth, and it does have a smoother looking lava and water. The cons are that, some of the blocks are still yet default and grainy. String is pretty much invisible, as you can tell from here. And speaking of invisible, the glass is actually 100% invisible. The last con for this overlay is that it has a default sky. Coming in at number 3, we have the overlay created by Light Gamer. This is actually the first overlay I ever used, and I've used this for like months. As you can tell, majority of the blocks look very smooth. It has nice looking ores, very, very nicely shaded. It has a smooth workplace. These blocks got a lot smoother, which are really good for renders and just videos in general. It also has a low black fire. The cobwebs look smoother. It has the same red visible string. It has the perfect glass. It has a unique nether portal, which is very smooth. If you're playing UHC or whatever, it's very easy to point out players in the nether. Alright, now this can be seen as a pro or a con. It's just all up to preference. The lava is bright blue, which could take some time to get used to, and the water is more clear. As you can see, there's a very nice sky. This is the day sky, this is the night sky, and this pretty much goes for the midnight and sunset as well. The cons of this pack are the stained glass. As you can see, it's not that smooth. Like I said, the lava is a preference. It could be seen as a con or a pro, and this could also be seen as a con, but the night sky, as I've shown you, it does get pretty boring. But yeah, let's hop into number 2. Okay, coming at the number 2 spot is the pack overlay by Yuki. Now this and the number 1 pack, they really go, like, I had a hard time deciding which one is which, but I eventually settled on this one as being the number 2 spot. Okay, as you can see, the grass isn't like 100% smooth. It still has a little detail, but it is smoother than default, which is, I think this is the main reason why I put this at the number 2 spot. Yuki has 2 downloads. One is with the custom crosshair and one is without. This crosshair is very nice, and it's way better than default. But yeah, as you can see, most of the blocks are smooth. Yet again, it has very nice ores, nicely shaded and detailed. It has a smooth workplace. It has a little black theme going on there. It has the perfect stained glass, except for this one pink block. I don't really know what's going on. It has a very nice looking fire. It almost reminds me of like a red velvet sort of theme. But yeah, it looks very smooth, and it's low as well. It has the visible red string. It has the perfect glass, and the nether is a bit smoother than default with its own custom netherrack texture. Now, as you can tell, the lava and water are very good looking and smooth. The water has a lighter, clearer kind of look. As you can see, the day sky is very nice. It's I'd say one of the best so far. The clouds look very nice. This is the night sky. It really reminds me of like the aurora light, which I'm pretty sure it's supposed to, model after. The only con that I can find in this pack is, I guess, the grass not being 100% smooth, but it's really up to your personal preference. Okay, now coming in at the #1 spot is the pack overlay created by Advisor. As you can see, most of the blocks are very smooth, which is, you really want that for renders and whatnot. Even when you're not recording, the whole world just looks very smooth. The ores, it's like a little default edit. It's up to you if you like it or not. Also, the stained glass, it could be smoother, but it is visibly smoother than default. It has a low black fire and perfect glass and a smooth nether. Now, what I believe really sets this pack apart is the sky. This is the day sky. Looks very nice, as you can tell. This is the night sky, which I really like. It's like a black and white kind of theme. Alright, so if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like, and if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to stay notified whenever I upload. It would really mean a lot to me if you guys could do that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and peace.